It'll look like
It ain't too late at any age to hold on to a dream.
too much feedback, right? Okie dokie, are we on? Good morning. Welcome to the Indy Boomer Show. I'm Mary Pat McKee. I'm sitting here this morning with Coach Chewy with the movement, and we're going to talk a little bit about what he's doing. But before we get started, real quick, we want to let everybody know that the March issue of Indy Boomer Magazine is out in the stores at all Kroger and Marshes in Indianapolis and the surrounding counties. And we'd also like to, there it is on the screen right there for you. That's the Two Chicks and a Hammer have their own show on HGTV, Good Bones. Also would like to thank Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies for the opportunity to have this show so we are able to sit here and discuss great things like what you are doing with the kids.
I appreciate it.
So let's jump right in. Okay, Coach Chewy,
Yes, ma'am.
give us your formal name because I know I'll mess it up.
My name is Shabaka Lance.
Sabaka Lance. He just told me his story. His first name is from a king of Ethiopia.
He was a wise king who was a grateful king who was a caring, understanding, who cared about his people.
Oh,
I was named after him.
That kind of seems to be your demeanor anyway.
I guess he's channeling through me.
Yeah, he did. Very good. Well, let's talk about, a lot of people may not know what the movement is. Tell them about the program that you're doing with some of the young folks in Indianapolis.
Well, I'm teaching life skills through basketball. I'm teaching you how to work hard, how to be responsible, how to be on time, how to be accountable, and things like that through basketball. I also want to teach you how to play basketball because I love the game of basketball.
Sure.
It's afforded me to travel all around the world to play and coach. So.
Has it really?
Yes,
I
sir.
want to talk about your history, but before we do, what's the age of boys? And I assume they're all boys. Do you have
No,
any
boys
girls?
and girls.
You do have girls as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
boys and girls. Starting at age 3 to 6. With a beginner class. Then I moved to the elementary and middle school class and the high school class, and also train overseas and pro players, college and pro players.
Oh my goodness! So you've got different levels. Well, that's exciting.
Yes, ma'am.
Give people, just to kind of give people a feel about you. Where does all your love for basketball come from?
First of all, I come from my mother and father, Helen and John Lance. Well, rest in peace, Helen Lance. She worked at Creek Creek Community Center for the last 20 years. It's going from the neighborhoods, from Willis Boys Clubs to Douglas Parks to all the local parks and communities around the city that when we was young that you go to play basketball and learn your trade, and I fell in love with it then. Then I had opportunity to play for Lawrence North High School, which we won state championship '89. I dressed on the team. I wasn't a player, but I practiced with the team during that time. I was a freshman. Practicing with the varsity.
When they got the championship, you were a freshman. Sure. They never let freshmen play.
Yeah, with Eric Montross, Todd Leary, Damon Watts.
Those names are familiar to people.
Todd Richardson. I was part of that group. I got love for them. Got to give a shout out to Darren Webb, who graduated a year before then. And then I played. I was all county in '92. I was all sectional. And
here in Indianapolis?
Yeah, at Lawrence North.
Okay, at Lawrence. Okay, very good.
Yeah, we won county championship. We was 24-3. We actually beat the state champs that year, but we lost in the regional championship to Ben Davis.
Oh.
Then I went on to play college ball at Lincoln College, where I was MVP, averaged 14 points.
Were you MVP? Yeah, that's great.
8 assists, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals per game. And then I got fortunate enough to get another college scholarship to go to Idaho State, where I had a great career there. Then I bounced around trying to go overseas and CBA camps where I was in Fort Rain Fury. When it was called Fort Rain Fury, we said the Mad Ants.
Yeah, and they're now part of the Pacers. Yeah.
And then I was fortunate enough to be with the partner Rockford Lightning for a couple of camps. And then I started coaching
Rockford, Illinois?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started coaching basketball after that. Started coaching at Pike High School. Pike Middle School, Lincoln Middle School, in Pike Township.
So a big circle and you're back in Indy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. No, man.
Yeah, well, very good. So how long have you been doing the movement?
Well, I've been doing it all my life. The movement is me because it's my love and passion for basketball.
Right.
But I started off when I was coaching at Pike for 10 years. And I would work kids out afterwards. Not being compensated for it, nothing like that. I just did it for the love. I wanted the kids to get better.
Sure.
We do open gyms, we do workout sessions and stuff like that. Then we We won the state championship as a coach. You know what I mean? County, sectional, regional, all that. In 03, state runner-up.
With Pike?
With Pike.
Okay.
You know what I mean? With Larry Bullington, Billy Wright, who coaches at Western Illinois, head coach at Western Illinois now. We won sectionals, regionals, semi-state, state in 03. In 02, we won all those things. Was state runner-up.
Okay.
And then we were 115 and 15 my years at as a Pike High School assistant as a freshman head coach. I was 39-1.
39-1.
Yeah, I coached Jeff
Dang,
Teague.
that's pretty good.
Jeff Teague for the Indianapolis Pacers. Indiana Pacers. 20-0 county champs. Not to mention, not to forget Phil Collins, Sterling Davis, Lewis Hogan.
Those are people that played for you?
Yeah, that played on that team. Then was 39. Was 19-1 with the previous team before that was Tony James, Desmond Jordan, Antoine Collins, and the list goes on. Rodney Holiday, and then I was fortunate enough to coach 5 players that got drafted in the NBA. Courtney Lee.
Oh, wow.
Plays for the Knicks right now.
And they went through your program?
Yeah, Pike High School, yes. I coached him in high school.
And they're NBA players now?
Currently, yeah.
What an accomplishment.
He played for the New York Knicks. He went to the finals in 2009 with Orlando Magic. You know what I mean? They got a chance to play against the Lakers. Marcus Teague, Jeff Teague, Justin Case got drafted by the Suns. Robert Vaden, who played at IU, he got drafted by Oklahoma City. R.J. Hunter got drafted by Boston. So, I mean...
So you have lots of success stories.
Yes, ma'am.
So were all these were all young men, high school students, that, can you say because of your program they were able to succeed because you taught them some life skills?
I wouldn't say it was strictly because of me. I think.
Well, I know they have the skill set. You got to have that.
Well, I think it's a credit to their parents. It's a credit to the community. It's a credit to the school system they went to. I was a small piece of it.
Right. Sure.
I'm fortunate enough to be still a part of it because I still talk to them on a daily basis or a weekly basis or monthly basis. Yeah.
Sure. So do you find that the program has helped some young people maybe stay away from a lot of the troubles going around today, like drugs and gangs and things like that?
I think that's always been here, but I think that we don't have the village anymore. You know what I mean? When we was growing up, it took a village to raise a child. I mean, we had people around us that made us accountable of our actions. I don't think we have that. And I try to do that because they love basketball. Right. So I try to do that through basketball. I try to tell them, give you 5 daily goals, 5 weekly goals, 5 monthly goals, 5 yearly goals, and a 5-year plan. Okay. And anytime you accomplish those goals, you mark it off and write another one. And that way,
and you make them write them down.
Yeah, write them down.
Because that's accountability.
And you post it like at a mirror or a refrigerator, someone you see every day. So you're always thinking about it. So instead of focusing on the negative things going on in this world, you'll focus on the positive things and your goals
and the things you want in your life.
So whatever your goals may be. I mean, they can be simple, like I want to wake up and run, or wake up and do my homework, or wake up and read a book. To simple, I mean, as far as I want to do something more with my life. How can I do that? I mean, because it starts.
Well, I think it has a lot to do with making somebody focus on, like you said, things that they want in their lives. Instead of just letting life happen to you, you make life happen. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I think that's great. How can couple things? How can people get involved and help you? Help the program? I mean, it's a very valid program. Tell me about that.
Well, you can go to the /basketball/movement.com to sign up your kids up, or email me at shabakalans@gmail.com.
And it's on the screen there as well.
Or my Instagram is Chewy Lands. My Facebook, you can it's open. It's public, so I don't have nothing to hide. And so you can just contact me where you can sign your kid up if you want to, partnership up on some donations. I may put you on a T-shirt. I mean, one of my shirts.
Well, that was my next question. How can people sponsor you, fund you, donate to you? So on your website, you can do it there.
Then we can talk about that. Cause I'm currently getting 501. 3C right now.
501c3.
So I'm doing that. So currently, so we can do that.
So everything's a tax deduction.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So and to tell you the truth, I wouldn't even want. Sometime I wouldn't want your money. I want your time to give back to the kids.
Oh, okay.
You know
So
what I
you're
mean?
looking
You know,
for some
tough
volunteers.
Come talk to the kids. If you're a business person out in the community, or you're doing well out in the community, if you're a positive role model, black, white, Asian,
Right, whatever you got.
whatever you are.
Yeah.
Come talk to the kids.
As a mentor, as a mentorship. Yeah.
Share
that's
your
great.
experience with the kids. Tell them how you work yourself out your situation to better yourself.
Right,
Yeah, so.
exactly. You just made me think of something, and then now I have lost it. That's what happens when.
No
when
problem.
You
But while you're thinking, I want to give out. I want to give out the shout out to Brian Clark, who's a strength and conditioning coach at Noblesville High School in this area. You know what I mean? I worked with him at Pike for 8 to 9 years. He's a great guy. I'm about to visit him after I leave here, so I'm in this area. You know what I mean? So I got so many people I want to thank that helped in this process.
You? Well,
you know what I mean?
that's very cool to be grateful and thankful for what
hopefully
you've done.
in turn, I helped them. I want to give a shout out to Lawrence North High School where I went to school.
Well, you can't talk about Lawrence North. We're in Hamilton County. They don't like that.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it. And then I'm
You did it before I
That's why I give a shout out to Pike High School and Lincoln and Idaho State and the places I've been throughout my life. And when I coached at the University of Louisville, you know what I mean? I want to give thanks to those people that helped me in this process.
Yeah, those are great places.
You know, to help me help kids, you know what I mean, further their education and further their knowledge.
Let's go back. You and I were talking before the show. Where are some of the places that you play with the kids? I mean, they practice the basketball.
I'm at Incrediplex every Monday, Wednesday.
Now, Incrediplex, where's that?
It's on 60002 Sunnyside Road in Lawrence.
Oh, okay, out off Pendleton Pike.
Yeah, off Pendleton Pike.
Okay, I know where you mean.
Yeah. John's a great guy. I'm working with Roosevelt. He does the Indy Nets out there.
So you teach kids there? Or
two-time state. Super Bowl champ from New England. Played at Ball Ripple High School football and basketball. And played at Purdue College. Played football star there.
He gets around too, huh?
But no, him and my father are very close friends, so I grew up with him. So, like I said, he's doing it at cheap fee to help the kids out. He's really doing it to help the kids, so I got to give respect to him.
Right.
And then I'm there Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay.
Then I'm
after school? Or?
Yeah, from 5 to 6 with the kindergartners through third graders, then 6 to 7.
That's got to be fun.
I love it. I mean, it teaches me patience. You know what I mean? I'm not a patient man, so it teaches me patience. I'm not a patient man, so it teaches me patience.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Is that on your list of goals? To be patient?
Daily. It's a struggle daily. It is a struggle daily.
No, I understand.
But then 6 to 7 year old, from 6 to 7, I have the middle school and high school. And then from 7 to 8, I have the elite people where you come get specialized training with the college, high school elite people and stuff like that.
So that really pretty much covers Lawrence Township. What other parts of town are you in? Because are you still doing it over Pike?
I'm downtown and at Vision Academy on Sundays, 11:30 to 1. With sometimes the Team T helps out with Brad and Lewis and Phil Collins and Lewis Hogan and Brad Schaefer, which by the way was a Cathedral city champ this year. Brad was, and Lewis and Phil was a Marion County champ at Pike High School as coaches, and I coached them in high school, which is rewarding to me because I see them being successful. You know what I mean? So it's a great feeling when you help other people to be successful. And then I'm sometimes at Northwest, and then I'm at
Northwest High School.
Yeah. Then sometimes I'm at Lebanon High School, and
do you go all the way up to Lebanon?
Yeah, and I'll go all the way to Danville, and shout out to Hauser High School and the girls up there. I coached their program for 2 years, and they gave some great girls up there.
When do you sleep?
I mean, I hardly get any sleep.
You're running all the time.
I mean, with Abby and Leslie, she plays at IU right now. She's a softball right now, and Tess and Brad, the coach up there, and a lot of great girls. Taylor, Sarah. I mean, the list goes on. Paige is who signed. So I mean, I got love for all those girls. Laura, Mackenzie. So and people really think I affect them. They really affect me.
Right. When you give,
I'm talking about because I get a chance to meet some extraordinary kids out here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be,
and that's always good to hear that there are some extraordinary
who's
kids
doing some great things, but because they're not celebrated because they're humble. They don't glorify themselves. They don't, you know what I mean? They just want to do their job and have fun. So it's my job to to celebrate them because there's some great kids. We talk about all the negativity going in this world, what the kids are doing, but I'm here to contradict that because I know a lot of great kids who are doing a lot of great things.
There really is a lot of great kids.
And they need to be celebrated more than
they do, because all you ever hear about is the bad ones.
You know what I mean? So they need to be celebrated too. I want to give a shout out to Kristen Spoyer, who's getting real right now at Lebanon. She played for in Lebanon High School, third leading all-time leading the state in scoring, girls or boys.
Really?
Yes. She plays at Butler right now, but she got injured. She's probably one of the hardest workers ever.
She playing at Butler?
Yes, she got injured this year. She was leading scorer on the team as a freshman, and she's a player, but she got injured. And I want to give a shout out to her because she's one of the hardest workers I've ever been around. So I want to give a shout out to her. We're gonna get together soon. So
okay. Well, we've only got like less than a minute. Tell me, is there anything that we haven't discussed that you want people to know?
Well, just have a positive message. You know what I mean? Just be positive everywhere you go. You know what I mean? Spread love and kindness and forgiveness and togetherness because the world needs more of that. Everybody's doing racial divisions or divisions of any kinds, whether it would be racial, sexual, or color, or whatever the case may be. Right. Stop that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I agree.
Stop that. Just spread love because the kids need that.
Yeah.
We're growing up. I grew up in an area where everybody cared about each other. Right. I want to bring that back. If I got to bring it back through basketball or through whatever the case may be, I'm going to bring it back through that. But we need to start sharing that and start giving back to people. You know what I mean? Start taking from people.
Those are wise words for people to live by. Seriously. I wish it were true. Hey, on the screen again, you see the March issue of Indy Boomer Magazine. You can pick it up at any Kroger or March store in Indianapolis and the surrounding areas. I have a really nice story about Tamika Catchins in there, talking about a very inspiring woman.
She married one of my former players, Portland Smith.
Did she really?
Yeah, from Pike High School.
She just got married not too long ago.
Portland Smith from Pike High School.
Well, she seemed very happy in that situation.
He's a great guy.
Well, good. She deserves a great guy. She's a great gal. Also want to remind everybody, Boomer TV, Sunday mornings at 10:30 with Patty Spitler on Channel 8, so be sure and watch that. And thank you so much, Coach Chewy. And great information. I hope people are able to either support, volunteer, or donate in some way to this program.
I want to give a shout out to my family, my 10 brothers and sisters.
You got 10 brothers and sisters? That's a whole other show.
23 nieces and nephews, Jalen Coleman Lamb from the University of Illinois, Isaiah Coleman Lamb just signed from Miami of Ohio, Kamari Land, 7th grader, ranked 5th in the nation. You know what I mean? As a 7th grader in the 2022 class. Yeah. Jason Lands, who played for Triton Central. And all my brothers and sisters who were sectional champs and state champs and track.
Family,
you know what I mean?
huh?
So it's my father. So most respect to them. I love them. Love everybody who's involved in the movement. Keep on moving forward. We're gonna keep on moving on. We're gonna push forward. That's and much respect to you for having me on here.
Oh, my pleasure, sir.
Much respect to you, Jim, for having me on.
Well, nobody sees Jim. We don't talk about Jim.
I'm gonna talk about Jim. You know what I mean? I thank you, Jim, for the conversation, the time that you gave me. So I thank you for the time you gave me.
We appreciate you being on the show. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you another time.
It ain't too